In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what was the name of the birthday song that Papa would sing to Esperanza? Yes?
Las mañanitas.
Las Mañanitas?
Yeah.
That is correct. Good job. Benson Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why did the students run away from Ramona when she wanted to show them her ring? Yes.
A worm.
What
She was
about
running
the-
around with a worm in her hand.
She was wearing a worm on her finger. Correct. Tabasco Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, how long has Miss Phillips been taking care of William? Do we have an answer?
11.
10. The answer is 10 years. Chapa Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why did Miss Binney put Ramona in a bench?
She pulled Susan's curl.
She pulled Susan's hair. Correct. Leo J. Leo. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what did Miss Harris think Galadriel was named after?
A flower.
Did you say a flower?
Flower, yes.
Incorrect. A great queen in a book. Gonzales Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appold, what creature does Night Sun's daughter turn into?
Into a bird, a tiny bird.
Can you be specific on the type of bird?
A hummingbird.
A hummingbird, correct. Peña Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, how much money does Gilly find when she first looks for a book in Mr. Randolph's? How much money does Gilly find when she first looks for a book in Mr. Randolph's?
$30.
Incorrect. $10. JFK Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what was going on when Gilly's grandmother came to visit her for the first time? Go ahead.
Everyone had the flu.
Everyone had the flu. Correct. Benson Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, why was Gilly's hair in a wreck soon after she arrived to Trotter's house? Go ahead.
She had gum in her hair.
She had gotten gum in her hair. Correct. Tabasco Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, who cast a spell on Sir Simon?
Alastair.
Alistair. Good. Chapa Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what did Miguel take from Esperanza?
Roses.
Incorrect. Her savings, her money orders. Leo J. Leo. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what was William's wish before Miss Phillips' departure?
was the question again?
What was William's wish before Miss Phillips' departure?
For her to stay and make her small.
Yes, to make Miss Phillips small and keep her. Good job. Gonzalez Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what was the surprise Miss Phillips had for William?
The castle.
A wooden castle. Good job. Peña Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what guise did Gilly use to steal more money from Mr. Randolph?
Sweep out?
Sweep the house?
Yes.
Do we take that, judges? Number 8, page 76 and 77. What was your answer?
Sweep the house.
Sweep the house.
Yes, right. To sweep Mr.
Question number 8. No, she dusted the house. JFK Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, why did the man want William to get the apple from the tall tree?
Because if the apple was too thick, if he got the apple to take his curse away,
The apple had something inside it that took the curse away.
So it can break the spell.
Yes.
Good job. Benson Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who took away Sabine's brother and mother and stuffed into a burlap bag? Yes.
Garface.
Garface. Good job. Tabasco Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why was Ramona trying to be the best rester in her class?
So that her teacher liked her. So that her teacher liked her.
Incorrect. She wanted to be the wake up fairy, the person that wakes everyone from the nap. Chapa Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what did Gilly find when she pulled out the book Sarsaparilla to Sorcery?
Money.
Money, correct. Leo J. Leo. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what did Carmen give the begging woman?
No. Una muñeca made out of corn.
Incorrect. A coin and some tortillas. Gonzalez Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, what figure did the Cato believe took the dead to the other side? Yes.
A hummingbird.
Yes, hummingbird. The Cato believed a hummingbird took the dead to the other side. Correct. One more round. Peña Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, how did Ramona know she was growing up?
She was going to kinder. She was going to kinder.
Incorrect. She had a loose tooth and she walked to school all by herself. JFK Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what school activity is Ramona looking forward to?
Show and tell.
Incorrect. Marching in the Halloween parade. Benson Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, what is the underneath?
Under Garface's house, the little dog house for the hound, where the little kittens were nesting, where like they would live.
Where is it under?
It's under a dog house.
Page 25, question 24. Your answer was under the doghouse?
Can we change it? Yes.
Yeah, no. The answer is under the porch. The dark holy place under the porch. Tabasco Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, why did Miss Phillips want to return to England?
She wanted to see her home again.
Yeah, she was homesick. Good. Chapa Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, why didn't Miss Phillips want William to bounce on her suitcase when she was trying to?
What was the question again?
Why didn't Miss Phillips want William to bounce on her suitcase? The answer is she didn't want him to break the green wooden box he had made for her in the woodworking class. Leo J. Leo? In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what is Gilly Hopkins' real name?
Do you want the full name or without her middle
The
name?
first name?
Galadriel.
Yes. Galadriel. Good job. Gonzales Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, who did Isabel give the doll her father had given her to?
Do you mean Esperanza? Who did Esperanza give the doll to?
It says, who did Isabel give the doll her father had given her to? It's Esperanza. Okay. Who did Esperanza
Isabel.
give the doll?
Isabel.
Isabel. Good job. Okay, we're at the end of the first round. We have a tie between JFK and Gonzalez. So I'm going to go to JFK first, give them their question, and then we'll go back to Gonzalez. Ready, JFK? Here we go. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, who killed Esperanza's father? Bandits, that is correct. Gonzales Elementary. Here we go. In the book, The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who stuffs grandmother into the jar? Stuffs. Who stuffs grandmother into the jar?
Hawkman.
Hawkman, yes. So we're tied again. One more? One more. In the book, I'm sorry, this is for JFK. In the book, The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what was William's mother's profession?
Is that the castle in the attic or the Great Gilly Hopkins?
It says The Great Gilly Hopkins.
It's a pediatrician.
What was William's mother's profession?
I think it's the castle in the attic.
It's the castle in the attic.
It's a pediatrician.
Pediatrician.
Pediatrician, correct. Gonzalez, in the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, according to Miguel, how was the United States different from Mexico?
There you always have a chance to be what you want to be, and you don't have to be treated as second-hand citizens. You have a chance to work, no matter what you are.
Give it to me one more time, a little bit louder.
That he had a chance there to be what he wanted to be, that he didn't have when he was in Mexico. He didn't have to be treated so much like a second-hand citizen there than he did when he was in Mexico.
It's sort of, yeah. In Mexico, Miguel and his father would always be servants. So in the United States, they would have more opportunities. Okay, we're tied again. Here we go. Another question, JFK. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, Alfonso and Miguel had a surprise for Esperanza and Mama. What was it?
They brought Abuelita. They got Abuelita. They brought her to Mexico.
Incorrect. They planted papa's roses around a shrine in the camp. Here we go, Gonzalez. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, where did Garface get his dog Ranger?
He found him when he was out hunting in the forest.
Incorrect. He stole it from a farm. We're still tied. Here we go, JFK. You're still alive. All right. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, who sent Gilly a postcard showing a sunset on the ocean?
The mom.
Courtney, her mom. Correct. Ready, Gonzalez? In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why was Davy delighted that he had baffled Ramona?
That way she would stop chasing him and stuff and stop liking him. He was happy because he got her to stop liking him.
Incorrect. She could not figure out who Davy was in the black cape. All right, so round of applause. The winner of the first round is JFK Elementary. Congratulations. We're starting with Benavides Elementary. Question number 1. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what happened to Sir Simon's father?
He was sick and he died.
What?
He was sick and died.
Incorrect. He contracted an unknown disease. Seguin Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, when did Ramona say she would go back to school? Time is up. The answer was when Miss Binney forgets her. Evangelina Garza Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what does Gilly steal from Mr. Randolph?
Money from the bookshelf.
Money. That is correct. Kika de la Garza Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, Grandmother Moccasin and her daughter Night Song are what creatures?
Snakes.
Can you be more specific? Time is up.
Human/snakes.
Correct, yes. A lamia, half serpent, half human. Very good. Camarena Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why did Ramona not want to wear Howie's old boots?
Because they were boy boots.
Correct, because they were brown and were for boys. Clinton Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why was Ramona hiding behind the trash cans?
Because Miss Bentley didn't come.
Correct. She didn't want to go with the substitute. Benavides Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, what caused the 60-foot gash in the old loblolly pine? Benavides?
Lightning.
Correct. The gash was caused by a strike of lightning. Good job. Seguin Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, where did Ramona decide to hide on in the kindergarten playground?
On the trash can?
Behind trash cans. Good job. All right, Garza Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, who did Ramona name her doll after?
After her grandma's car.
What was the name of the car? Or do you want to give it to them, judges?
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet. Yes, good job. Kika de la Garza Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what was the first thing the knight asked William?
If he could help him with his battle?
Incorrect. If he was a friend or a foe. Camarena Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who attacked Garface as he was about to shoot at Sabine with his rifle?
It was the dog ranger.
Does he have a name? Oh, you said the dog ranger? Incorrect. The answer is Puck. Clinton Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what did Gilly's mom send her that had a picture showing a sunset on the... Clinton? What was it, Clinton?
That she will always love her.
Incorrect. A postcard. It was a postcard with that picture on it. Moving on. Benavides Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, why did Gilly throw her arms around Mr. Randolph when they were walking? Why did Gilly throw her arms around Mr. Randolph when they were walking? Yes.
Mr. Randolph was about to fall.
I think it's correct. He tripped on a high corner and almost fell. Do you want to give it to him? The answer is he tripped on a high corner and almost fell. Yes, correct. Moving on. Seguin Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, how did Garface get his name?
By scratching his face.
How did he get his name?
By scratching his face.
And how did he get that scratch?
By a bobcat.
Incorrect. His father hit him when he was a young boy. Garza Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, where did they take Esperanza's mom to recuperate from her illness and depression?
To a local hospital.
To the hospital, correct. Kika de la Garza Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, who took the money orders from Esperanza's valise?
Miguel?
Miguel, correct. Camarena Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, who sent Ramona a letter and her tooth back?
Miss Bunny.
Miss Beanie, good job. Clinton. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why didn't Ramona want to leave her seat?
Because she thought she was gonna get a present.
Correct. She was waiting for her present. Good job. Benavides. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, according to Marta, why should the workers stop working?
They didn't pay them enough money. They didn't pay them enough money.
Because it didn't pay him enough money.
Is there more to that? Time. The answer is to force the owners to give them higher wages and better housing. So, incorrect. Seguin Elementary. In the book, The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, whom does Puck try to imitate as they jump from branch to branch across the creek?
The squirrels?
Squirrels, correct. Garza Elementary. In the book, Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what did Ramona leave behind when she was lifted off the mud?
Her rain boots.
Her rain boots? More specific?
Her red shiny rain boots.
Her new red boots. Good job. Kika de la Garza. In the book, The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what did William's father give him as an early birthday, late goodbye?
A moat for the castle?
A walk. Camarena Elementary. In the book, The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who finds Night Song's tracks next to the creek?
It was her daughter.
Night Song's daughter, correct. Clinton. In the book, The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, when Gilly was asked to read, where did she go to get a book?
Mr. Rednall's house?
Mr. Randolph's house. Good job. Benavides. In the book, The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who freed Ranger from his chain?
Grandmother Mokasi.
Grandmother freed Ranger from his chain. Good job. Seguin. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, when Ramona decided not to go back to school, why was her day at home so boring?
Because she misses Miss Beanie.
Incorrect. Her mom made her go shopping with her. Garza Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, why did Gilly call W.E. a natural?
Because he was great at flying paper airplanes.
Correct. For flying paper airplanes. Kika de la Garza. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, Ramona got the ribbon in exchange for?
For allowing Howie to turn her tricycle into a two-wheeler.
Correct. Allowing Howie to take the wheel off her tricycle. Is that right? Okay. Camarena. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what did the old man sitting on a rock under the tree want William to do?
He wanted him to climb to the top of the tree to grab an apple.
To get him an apple. Correct. Clinton. So in The Great Gilly Hopkins, what kind of literature does Mr. Randolph especially enjoy?
Poetry?
Poetry, correct. And we're at the end of this round. We have Garza Elementary as the winner of this round. Congratulations, Garza. Thank you, everybody. We're going to move on to the rooms to the side, and we're going to get the next schools to come in. Thank you so much, everybody. Perez Elementary. In the book, The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, who did Gilly ask for help to get the rest of the stuff or money from Mr. Trotter's book?
William Ernest.
William Ernest. Good job. Ibi Reina. In the book, Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what did Ramona and Howie need to remember when they crossed the street?
To look back and forth.
the street,
To look where?
to look back and forth before crossing the street.
They had to remember not to talk to strangers or to look both ways and cross when they're crossing the street. Correct. Good job, Ibirina. Here we go, Cavazos. In the book, The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what was Miss Phillips going to do with the wizard and the token?
She was gonna go give it to William.
She was going to what?
Give the token to William.
Incorrect. Drop them off the side of the ship in the Atlantic. Sanford Ice Elementary. In the book, The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what did William's mom work as?
A nurse?
More specific?
A nurse like in a hospital or
What kind of a nurse? No? Judges? The answer is a pediatrician. No, incorrect. Diaz Villarreal. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what was planted around the shrine?
Grapes.
Incorrect. Papa's roses. Perez Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what is another name for a hummingbird? No? No answer. The answer is rainbow bird. Ibirreina. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, grandmother felt betrayed by whom?
night song.
Night Song, correct. Zapata Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, while all the adults left to work at the grape fields, Esperanza stayed behind to do what?
Take care of the babies.
Take care of the babies. Good job. Cavazos Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what solution did Tio Luis have for Esperanza's mom's living arrangement?
To get married.
To get married. Good job. Fordyce Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what made Gilly set her mind to reading?
Because the teacher said that she wasn't good enough and she wants to prove her wrong.
Because the teacher told her that she wasn't good enough and that she wanted to prove her wrong.
Okay. Her teacher was afraid Gilly might be slow. Is that correct? Yes. Good job. Diaz Villarreal. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, how did Gilly get the money from Mr. Randolph's bookshelf?
She climbed on William Ernest's back.
I think she tricked William Ernst into helping her by climbing on his back. Yes, correct. Perez Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, why was Isabel praying so frequently?
So she could be queen of the dance at her school.
Very good. She wanted to be chosen for the Queen of May at school. Good job. Ibirreina. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, where did Miss Phillips get the castle from?
From her dad.
Her dad. It was passed on in her family. Zapata Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what did Howie bring Ramona from Miss Binney?
A ribbon?
Incorrect. A letter and her tooth. Cavazos Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, what kind of book does Mr. Randolph enjoy? What kind of books?
A book of poems.
Poetry. Good job. Sanford Ice. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, who gave the castle to William?
Miss Phillips.
Miss Phillips. Correct. Diaz Villarreal. In the book The Castle in the Attic, what must William do after getting the necklace? Don't know. The answer is face the mirror. Perez Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins, what did Gilly do to make Miss Harris furious?
Nope. A racist note?
Incorrect. Gilly made her a card. Card or note, I don't know if you want to accept. Their first answer was note. And the answer is card. So, do you want to give it to them? Okay, you got the points. Ivy Reina. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why did Davy run away from Ramona when he was wearing his cape?
Because Rona wants to kiss him.
Yes, Ramona wanted to kiss him. Good job. Zapata. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, why did Esperanza want to work so badly?
To bring her grandma with her.
Correct. Bring abuelita from Mexico. Cavazos. In the book Esperanza Rising, who burned El Rancho de las Rosas down?
Sus tíos.
Specific.
Luis and
Her tío Luis. Good job, yes. Sanford Ice. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, what does Garface plan to do with Sabine?
use her as bait for the
Use her
alligator.
as bait. Yes, good job. Diaz Villarreal. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why was Ramona's drawing misunderstood? Time's up. The answer is the kids thought she was scribbling. We have one more round to go. Perez Elementary. In the book, The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, why didn't Mr. Randolph replace burned out bulbs? Is it a different book, maybe?
Yes.
It is a different book again. What book is it?
It's the
Great Gilly Hopkins.
The Great Gilly Hopkins. Why didn't Mr. Randolph replace burned out bulbs?
because he was blind.
He was blind, correct. Ibi Reina, in the book The Underneath, what happens to Night Song when she learns she can't take back her human form?
She betrays Grandma Moccasin again.
She betrays, that's your... It is incorrect. We're going to have to go with your first answer. The answer is she allows herself to die. Zapata Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, who wanted to be Gilly's... That's a different book too, right? Okay, who wanted to be Gilly's friend at school? Time's up. Do you have an answer? The answer is Agnes Stokes. Cavazos Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest, what did Ramona give Howie to take to show and tell?
A toy bunny.
Her stuffed rabbit. Good job. Sanford Ice. In the book Ramona the Pest, why doesn't Howie want to be a cat for Halloween?
Because his tail is bent and broken.
His tail is busted, yes. Diaz Villarreal. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what did Sir Simon want a fire stick for?
To eat the bugs?
Incorrect. To roast the mouse. Okay, and that is the end of this round. We have a four-way tie between Perez, Ibirreina, Cavazos, and 4 dice. So let me see. Perez, Ibirreina, Cavazos, and 4 dice. So I'm going to go around and each of you are going to answer a question. Perez. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why did Ramona have to sit outside on the bench?
Because she had pulled the girl's hair.
Because she couldn't stop pulling Susan's curly hair. Yes. Ibirreina. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, according to William Ernst, which is the meanest flower?
Sunflower?
Incorrect. Dandelions. Cavazos Elementary. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, why didn't Miss Phillips leave the house?
Because she wanted a picture and because she was small.
Incorrect. Sam Fordyce. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, Esperanza got many birthday gifts, but she only wanted the doll. Why?
Because it was from Papa and Papa had died.
Correct. The doll was a gift from Papa. So now it's between Perez Elementary and Sam Fordyce. Here we go, Perez. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why was Ramona skipping and singing, "This is a great day, a great day, a great day"?
Because she was going to kindergarten.
More specific?
For the first time? Or by yourself?
The answer is she was going to school to learn to read and write. You want to give it to them? Yes. Yes, I'll give it to you. 4 dice. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, what distracts Puck on his way to find Sabine and Ranger?
Hummingbird.
A hummingbird, correct. Here we go again, Perez. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, how did Puck and his mother end up in a bag?
Scarface put him in there.
Yes. Puck broke the rules to stay underneath, so Garface grabbed them both and shoved them in. Good job. Sam Fordyce? In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, why does Ramona's family call her sister Beezus?
Because Ramona didn't know how to pronounce Beatrice.
Yes, when Ramona was little, she could not pronounce Beatrice. Perez Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, why was Ranger chained up to the porch?
Because because he messed up a chance to kill a bobcat because it was pregnant, and Garface shot him in the leg and tied him up or chained him up there.
That is incorrect. Ranger jumped in front of a bullet to save a cat, and from then on, the man just chained him up. Here we go, 4 dice. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what does Ramona do with the witch mask before she goes to sleep?
She rolls it up and put it under the couch cushions.
Underwear?
The couch cushions.
She hides it behind the cushion? Judges? Yes? Yes, that is correct. 4 dice, winner of this round. Thank you, everybody. We're going to move on to the last round. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the final round. Thank you once again, everybody, for participating in the first annual elementary Battle of the Books. Our 3 finalists are JFK Elementary. Round of applause for JFK. We also have Evangelina Garza Elementary and Sam Fordyce Elementary. We already went over the rules, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And may the best reader win. Here we go. We're starting with JFK Elementary. Question number 1. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, name 3 examples the strikers were willing to hurt other people for in their cause.
Money, housing, and freedom.
Incorrect. A striker threw a rock at a woman. They hid razor blades and glass, and they hid a rattlesnake. Is there a question on that? Girls, you're good. Okay. Garza Elementary. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, when did Ramona finally get to catch and kiss Davy?
When she got to dress up as a witch.
When they were all running around wearing costumes for Halloween. Is that correct, judges? Question number 9, page 147 and 148. The answer here reads, when they were running around wearing costumes for Halloween. Yes? You get the points. Fordyce Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, who was visiting Gilly in Thanksgiving?
Her grandmother.
Her grandmother, correct. JFK. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what was Ramona waiting as she sat in her chair the first day of school?
For a present.
A present, correct. Garza Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, what did the immigration official stamp on Esperanza's and her mother's papers? What did the immigration official stamp on Esperanza's and her mother's papers? Time's up. The answer is Mexican national. Fordyce Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, how did the calico cat find Ranger?
She heard his lonely howl.
She followed his song. Yes. JFK. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, where did Gilly's teacher say her real name came from?
A queen from a book.
Correct. Name of a great queen in a book by a man named Tolkien. Good job. Garza Elementary. In the book The Underneath by Kathy Appelt, why did Garface tell Ranger he will pay for what he had done?
Because Ranger bit Garfield in the leg.
Correct. He sunk his teeth into Garface's legs because he had wrapped him. Yes, correct. Sam Fordyce. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what was Sir Simon looking for so desperately when he awoke?
The token. And the coin.
Correct. The magic token that was taken. JFK. In the book The Castle in the Attic by Elizabeth Winthrop, what did William bring with him when he saw Miss Phillips in the castle?
Food. Food.
Food. Specifically?
Fruit.
Fruit. The answer here is Marmite, bread, and tea bags. Judges? Incorrect? Incorrect. Garza Elementary. In the book The Great Gilly Hopkins by Catherine Patterson, Miss Trotter asked Gilly to bring Mr. Trotter by the hand because he couldn't do what?
He couldn't walk on his own because he was blind.
Because he was blind. He couldn't see. Yes. Sanford Eyes. In the book The Castle in the Attic, why did Robert want Miss Phillips to go to gym practice?
So she could see how he was doing and how he needed help with what he needed help with.
Say that one more time.
So that she could see what he was doing and what he needed help with.
Incorrect. William always gave his best when she was there. JFK. In the book Ramona the Pest by Beverly Cleary, what did Ramona most of all look forward to? Answer?
Show and tell.
Show and tell, correct. Garza Elementary. In the book Esperanza Rising, after Ramona had been in the hospital, why wasn't Esperanza able to visit her?
Because Esperanza could have caught the disease.
She caught, do you want to be specific?
The valley fever. The valley fever.
Incorrect. She caught pneumonia. Incorrect. Incorrect. Yes. Sanford Ice. In the book Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan, why did Abuelita give Esperanza? What did Abuelita give Esperanza before she left?
The scarf or the blanket that she was using to knit. That she wants
A bundle of crocheting? Mm-hmm. That is correct. Our clear winner is Sanford Ice Elementary.